So today our learning intention, we will learn about quadrilaterals. We learned before about the triangles. Now we will learn about quadrilaterals. So when I say quadrilateral, what does that mean?
Four
sides. So four vertices.
The four angles add up to 360.
Yes. Now there are, like general, this is a quadrilateral. It has four sides, but it has nothing like special features. But there are special types of quadrilaterals. And the first of them is parallelogram. So, parallelogram is a quadrilateral that has two pairs of parallel and equal sides. So we have A, B, C, D, and we have side AB equal to side CD. Side AD equal to side BC. And BC parallel to AD, and AB parallel to DC. So that called, if we have the quadrilateral with the two pairs of parallel and equal sides, it's called parallelogram. But it has some more special features. Parallelogram. That's what I said, it's already enough to make the quadrilateral, to make it parallelogram. But also we have, it has few equal angles.
What, it's like a rectangle.
It's not a rectangle.
What are you waffling about?
So we have this angle equal to this angle. Opposite angles of the quadrilateral, of the parallelogram are equal. This angle equal to this angle. And these pairs of angle adds up to what? 180.
What? All of them?
These two angles adds up to 180. How we call angles which adds up to 180?
Supplementary.
Supplementary. So they are supplementary. Now, another feature of the parallelogram, that how we call the name that connect those vertices, opposite vertices. How we call those lines? Diagonal. It's called diagonal. And diagonal, let's say this point we call M. Diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. What does it mean bisect? What would bisect mean?
Cross. Like they cross.
Not just cross.
What's the word?
How bisect? It divide in two equal parts. So we have that, each diagonal divided in half. This so this AM equal MC and BM equal MD. So as you can see, parallelogram has quite a few special features. But what make parallelogram? Two pairs of equal and opposite sides. Jesse, I will expect taking notes. Now, let's put some more conditions. If we have parallelogram and we make all angles 90 degrees, what quadrilateral it becomes? So it has all features of the parallelogram plus all angles are 90 degrees. How we call
Rectangle.
it? Called rectangle. So every rectangle is a parallelogram because it has all features. It has two pairs of equal and parallel sides. It has opposite angles equal. Its diagonal bisect each other. So this is parallelogram. But it has one extra feature. What extra feature it has?
Right angle.
Right angles. All angles are right angles. So every rectangle is a parallelogram. But does every parallelogram is a rectangle?
No.
No.
Some are
Correct.
kites or diamonds.
Now, another special type of the parallelogram, if we will make condition that all sides are equal of the parallelogram. If we have parallelogram, so opposite sides are parallel and equal, but now we say all sides are equal.
That's a kite.
No,
It's a diamond.
it's a kite but it's special. Angle's not 90 degrees.
Parallelograms.
Rhombus. It is
Rhombus.
rhombus. So these are the rhombus. Or how you were naming it in primary school, diamond. What's proper mathematical name is rhombus. So rhombus, each rhombus is parallelogram. Its opposite sides are equal and parallel. Its opposite angles are equal. And its diagonals bisect each other. But on top of all features of parallelogram, rhombus has one extra feature. All sides are equal. So that's what make rhombus rhombus.
Like a square.
It's not a square because angle is not 90 degrees. Now, diagonal, they are not 90 degrees. In rhombus, I will draw another rhombus for you so you will see that it's clearly not 90 degrees. This is a rhombus, all sides equal. It's not 90 degrees. Now, diagonals of the rhombus, another feature of the rhombus that its diagonals not just bisect. When they meet each other at right angle. So, 90 degrees. Diagonals of the rhombus intersect at 90 degrees. Now, how we name the shape that will have all features. By the way, so every rhombus is parallelogram because it has all features of the parallelogram. Is all parallelograms are rhombuses?
No.
No. Now, what shape we will get if we will combine features of rhombus and rectangle? Square. Excellent. So square is not perfectly square. Let's make it more square. So is square rhombus? Yes, it is. All sides are equal.
Oh, but it's not. Yes.
Square, you saying square doesn't have all sides equal? Rhombus has all sides equal. And square has all sides equal.
It's a rhombus where they all
No.
90 degrees.
Is square a rectangle?
A square is a rectangle, but a rectangle isn't a square.
Yes. But is square rhombus? Yes. Is square rectangle? Yes. Is square parallelogram? Yes. Yes, it has its opposite sides equal and parallel, all ends 90 degrees, and it has some extra features. Its diagonals are equal. And they intersect, because it's a rhombus, at what angle?
90.
Diagonals, they intersect at 90 degrees. And they not just bisect, they equal. They are equal. Diagonals of the square equal. So, there is a special class of the quadrilaterals called parallelogram. And there are some special parallelograms, rhombus and rectangle. an even more special square, which is parallelogram, which is rectangle and rhombus. Yes.
Oh, just so do 4 equilateral triangles equal to a square? That was
4
just a question.
equilateral triangles.
Yeah.
How you will arrange them?
Why are you waffling?
How you will arrange them?
Darcy,
Equilateral, you cannot make square from the 4 equilateral triangles. How you will make 90 degrees angle?
What's the name of those
two.
triangles
From
in
two.
the square?
Yeah, from church.
It makes a rectangle. Oh,
Which one? Which
The
triangle?
triangle shapes within that square. What
Here?
what-
This does not equal this. It's not equilateral, it's isosceles
Oh, so
triangle.
4 isosceles triangles.
For
make a
isosceles, yes, but not equilateral. You cannot make, because it will be 60 degrees, how you will make 90? In the equilateral triangle, all angles are 60 degrees. Yes?
Ah.
but what if the isosceles are like longer but
Hmm?
thinner? What if they're like thinner?
If they, sorry, what?
If they're like thinner side triangles, they like add up to a square.
I cannot hear the question thanks to you. So, and thanks to you. Sorry,
Like
can
if it's a thin isosceles.
if it's what?
If it's a thinner isosceles.
What do you mean?
Like, hang on. If that's like this type of isosceles it is.
Can I ask
Would
my
it still
question
equal
now?
to
Yeah, here we are. This is isosceles triangle and they make rhombus.
No, but would it still make a square?
This, no.
Actually, you can't.
It has to be, this angle has to be equal what?
Parallelogram.
What this angle has to be to make it a square?
90.
90.
That's such a square.
Yes. Now, there is another 2 more special types of quadrilaterals. One is a relative of rhombus. And relative, yeah, because how we call
Height.
call
You
chi.
can't make it square. If you like flip that and you put it like
That's what I was saying.
that.
That's parallelogram, but a parallelogram.
That will become parallelogram.
The diamond.
Now this is height. And what makes kite kite?
Oh,
Yes?
it has 2 different types of color.
There is nothing parallel in the kite.
That's the same.
Same. Kite,
Sophie, what are you doing?
What are you waffling?
angles.
kite
Fucking isosceles.
has 2 pairs of equal adjacent sides.
What?
I'm right.
That's what makes kite kite.
Ah.
Now,
Sophie.
is rhombus a kite?
Yeah.
Yes, rhombus
Sophie.
is a kite. Because rhombus has those sides are equal and these 2 adjacent sides are equal.
Where is
And
the
then
kite?
what are the features of the kite? These sides equal, those sides equal. And kite has, as kite is their relative, the diagonals of the kite, they don't bisect each other, but they intersect at 90 degrees. But they intersect at 90 degrees. That is a kite. And the last type of the special quadrilateral is trapezium.
Oh, those ones are weird.
Is
Ah, I hate
trapezium.
those.
Those are where lucky goes.
And trapezium has only one special feature. Trapezium has 2 parallel sides. That's what makes trapezium, makes it
Oh, I get
trapezium.
it. I get it.
It has
What's that long?
just 1 pair of the parallel sides. That is trapezium. Yes.
My question. Because listen to the square song, or the shape
Oh
song.
yeah. Oh my god.
Not now.
Easy and like.
Yeah.
So, yes,
How does that make it a parallelogram then?
it's not a parallelogram. A kite is not a
Oh,
parallelogram.
Mr. V.
They're rhombuses.
Kite is not a
Yeah.
parallelogram. The,
No, it's not a
Amazing.
parallelogram.
this
it's a
is
rhombus.
trapezium, which has, and that's the only one feature to make trapezium trapezium. 1 pair of parallel sides. Okay, that's all about the all types of special quadrilaterals that we're learning. So like, subscribe, and donate to help fight Russian aggression and support Ukraine and Israel.
Yeah.